Hello everyone, this is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share with you a project that those people who ordered from me in March got this free PDF tutorial along with 3 other cards. Every month I offer a free tutorial of all of our virtual Stamp Camp projects. So for $25, in an online order, you can get the Stamp Camp of the Month absolutely free. If you live in the St. Louis area, you are welcome to attend Stamp Camp in person. And again, you would get Stamp Camp free. The advantage about being in person is that all the supplies are supplied to you, all the project supplies, except for adhesive. You bring your own adhesive, but we gather and put together the projects. So you can either do an in-person or a virtual Stamp Camp. And this is the March virtual, one of the projects, and this is a little box that I created to hold our Tombow glue, or green glue as we lovingly refer to it. And I created a simple box with just designer series paper. So we want to start with a thick piece of thick cardstock, and this measures 5.5 by 8.25, so you get 2 boxes for 1 sheet of cardstock. And so I put my sheet of paper in my scoring tool, and I scored it at 2, 4, 6, and at 8. And then I turned it to landscape position and scored it 1.25 on each side, or you can score it 1.25 and 4.25, whichever is easiest for you. After you're done scoring, you want to fold and burnish those, and then you want to cut up using your paper snips each one of these panels to the score line on both sides. And that will give you this tab that you need for your boxes. Then on the end, you're going to, the real skinny piece, you're going to remove these 2 pieces. So I've already removed the one side, so you just want to cut on that little piece, and here's the other little piece, and you're just going to want to cut so that you can remove that. And then I just miter these edges right here, just to give it a little nicer appeal when it's closed. Now you do want to use sticky strips, something heavy, and you're going to put that adhesive on this side. And so on this side, the opposite of the little flap, you're going to want to make your opening for your glue. Okay, that's where it's going to go. And so I use the 1.25 inch hole punch, circle punch actually. A 1 3/8 punch would work as well. So you do want to kind of just eyeball where the center is and punch out that circle opposite of your tab. After you're done burnishing and you have your tab and your circle, you want to add your designer series paper. Now you're going to need 4 pieces of 2 by 3 inch for each panel that you're going to glue on here. And then for the circle, I kind of put it underneath, just kind of held it there, pushed it down on here, and used a pencil to draw on my actual designer series paper so that I would see where I could punch that out. And then it will fit on there pretty close to where it was. I created this little fancy piece to go around just for a little bit of extra dimension. You don't have to, but if you do want to do that, I took the 1.25 inch punch and a piece of scrap paper, and I punched out that hole. And then I took my scallop punch and I came in on with that piece, and I kind of evenly decided where it would go. And then you just punch it out, and that gives you that fancy round, which will go right on top of here. Okay? Hopefully you don't hear my husband sawing in the background. If you hear that noise, it's my husband. He is down in the woodworking. Maybe he's creating something for my craft room. I always have him busy doing stuff for me. So after you get that all done, and it's all glued on, you want to put your adhesive on this underside, and then you fold this so that it meets there. And then you will have it just fold it up and glue. I recommend that you use your Tombow glue because that will give you a nice seal. And of course yours will all be decorated with your designer series paper, and you will have it on all sides, and the 2 by 2 inch pieces are going to go on each end. So that's pretty much it. I took a little marker and just added little dots, and again on this one I added some die cuts, but you can bling yours up or make it as simple as you want. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you will create a box to hold your glue. So until next time, be blessed.